Stand by, the flag is raised. And they're off. Caught them in a good line also. Overlord began well. Satellite Genius, Supreme Happiness rolling forward also. Official is caught off the track. He's out 4 and 5 deep early, but being revved along in the initial stages, and close up behind those on settling Satellite Genius. Back to midfield now as they sort themselves out there. We had Asian Tiger. Behind those, Union Jack, and then came Sun Force, well back on settling into stride. As they work off the back straight there, we had Bullseye, Cena 17, and JJ Star goes back to the rear. Ryan found the lead before the bend. Official now carving across to be second outside of Overlord. So the favourites within striking distance at this stage. And then Supreme Happiness, Union Jack. Back in the centre is Satellite Genius, and they were followed further back there by Asian Tiger, Sun Force being ridden along. And behind those we had Bullseye, Cena 17, and last is JJ Star. They've got 400 left to go, and Orion tries to kick away. There might be one danger, and Overlord, he's starting to close the gap, and they were followed by Supreme Happiness. Official's not going well enough at this stage. Satellite Genius goes past him. Overlord reaches a lead though with 100 to go from Orion. Satellite Genius closing off there with Supreme Happiness. Overlord's holding on. Will he break the maiden tag? He does. Overlord has won the first. Tight for the minors between Satellite Genius and Orion, and close up Supreme Happiness. Then came JJ Star from Asian Tiger, Bullseye, Sun Force. Official dropped out of it at the finish, and they were followed next across then Cena 17, Union Jack, he was the tail ender. Reuven and Frank Maynard combining with Overlord, who finally has cracked it for a victory. He's been trying for a number of weeks now. Coming off some good form lines as well. Placed 2 from his last 3 starts. And he finally lands the major prize and is a maiden no longer. Number 6, Overlord, has won it. Very close for the minors. Orion was on the inside. Satellite Genius and Supreme Happiness poking through in the centre as well. So it's a pretty good go for the minor end of the prize. But Overlord will pay 22 for the win, and we'll pay 8 for the place. Gee, the favourite Official found naught over the final stages, dropping away quite quickly. But Overlord wins, standing by for second and third. Could go the way of the 10 Satellite Genius out wide, just ahead of Supreme Happiness, and also Ryan. 7-year-old by Tickets, the brown gelding. An Australian-bred runner for the Grasshopper stable, trained by Frank Maynard and ridden by R. Reuven. Standing by for the minors, it could go the way of Satellite Genius, who's improved on his recent performances. Satellite Genius, the 9-year-old, prepared by H.Y. Chang, ridden by M.M. Ferdaus. And he has run second. It is 6, 10, 8 and 5 Official. So third goes the way of number 8, Supreme Happiness. Sia riding for S.Y. Lim, the 4-year-old Supreme Happiness. And fourth goes the way of number 5, Orion, ridden by Winston Chia. So the numbers are 6, 10, 8 and 5 after race 1. The time is 118.7, 118.7. Margins to follow. So Overlord, that's win number 1 from 28 starts. Had 3 placings from 4 tries in Australia prior to coming to the country. Finally breaks through for the Frank Maynard camp, and the margins coming through now. It was 3/4 by a short head with a nose to fourth. 3/4, a short head with a nose to fourth in 118.7. The replay coming up soon after race 1.